I have a long history of guilt and anxiety,
Sure.
right?
Okay, don't worry.
Welcome to another episode of Brand New, where we highlight the coolest emerging food stories and dive deep into the story behind the brand. Welcome to Brand New on the OTHR Food Network. Bess Weyandt is here with a really cool product. So how does somebody decide that they're going to get into this kind of a product? How does that even happen?
I had actually tried to be a vegan several years ago.
What was the toughest thing about it?
I realized I like cheese too much.
Cheese.
I tried to be vegan. I started drinking almond milk. I was reading the ingredient labels and I saw all kinds of gunk. Yeah.
Kind of funky stuff.
Yeah.
In there.
Just gums and additives, like 13 things that you can't pronounce.
Right. That's scary.
Yeah.
What's the history of Georgia and your milk? Why here is the place to have it?
Yeah, well, Georgia actually,
Pecans.
or pecans.
I say pecan, pecan.
I don't know what's going on.
Georgia is the top pecan producing state, so it's only natural that we would be making pecan milk here.
Go back to you starting to make your own milk. Mm-hmm. What is that process even like? You make it out of your house?
I was making it on a Vitamix. It's a really simple, straightforward process.
And what did you figure out when you were making your own milk?
We kind of looked around at a certain point and saw these pecans growing in our backyards, and
It's
we're like, well, why
hold on a
aren't we
second.
doing this? Yeah.
Right. We're like pecan heavy.
Or pecans.
Pecan, pecan.
And they're more sustainable than almonds.
Right. Obviously reminds me of, it's not coincidence, right? Of the glass
That's right. containers
delivering milk.
Yes. So we knew that we wanted this to be based on the retro milkman.
Right. So the name actually is a little retro in that respect
is.
Also.
Yeah.
So, picture a bunch of kids in the 70s working
Hanging out in their
tree
tree
house,
house.
right?
You may call me Butterfly. Peace.
Do you remember the first few orders coming in? Like that was super exciting?
Yeah, the first one from someone we didn't know was, super
And you're
exciting.
just like, hold on a second, somebody actually wants me to deliver the
Responses,
product. Right?
Right.
And you have a chocolate pecan milk as well, because that would have been my jam.
Yes, that is a customer favorite.
Is that super tasty?
It is.
Chocolate. I just love it. I'm going to be able to enjoy it and not feel guilty because I have a long history of guilt and anxiety,
Sure.
right?
Okay, don't worry. So, with this
No,
milk,
it's a stress.
Yeah.
I'm being bombarded. I can't enjoy anything anymore, right? Tell me what you were playing with over there in the kitchen.
a chocolate banana nut smoothie.
I'm Ani. This is Bess, and we're gonna make a delicious smoothie with some Treehouse Milk today.
So this is kind of a dessert smoothie. We want to start with the banana.
Why do we want it frozen?
I think it just adds some extra texture to it, which is nice.
Let's get that in here.
And we've got our plain pecan milk.
How many pecans per jar?
99. We counted them once.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's a lot.
The whole thing, yeah?
We've got some peanut butter, and really you can use any kind of nut butter
Okay.
that you'd like.
The nuttier the better. Make it just a tad sweet.
So some local honey, and a little vanilla, a little splash,
Little splash.
and then cocoa powder.
Yeah.
Really nice.
So it'll be nice and desserty. Very good. That's it. Let's try this. Okay. I know, right? Can we try it? Cheers.
Thank you.
Want that recipe?
Oh
Subscribe.
my gosh. So creamy.
Is that okay, like 4 o'clock in the afternoon when
Totally.
you're, right? It's not a meal replacement. I can still have dinner.
Yeah.
And then what
so-
about these jars? Has a whole history though, right?
That's right. We take our jars back from our customers,
Right.
which we sanitize and reuse.
If I'm in Denver, Colorado, is there a chance I can get it delivered to me?
We do ship. You can find us online on our website, treehousemilk.com.
All right, so I'm a big cereal guy. So we're gonna taste a couple of cereals. One of them is Treehouse Milk, one of them's not.
Okay.
You're not gonna get your feelings hurt, right?
No.
You promise?
It's fine. Yeah, yeah.
Because we don't want anybody crying on set.
Okay, I'll be fine.
I'm talking about me.
Oh.
Sorry. Here we go. So. Right here. This tastes like milk, no question. I've never had before because there's a lot more going on.
A lot going on.
Right. I go back to what you said about like all the different kinds of nuts and all the different kinds of flavors. Am I right though that this is that's your Treehouse
That's
milk?
the Treehouse. Yeah.
This right here, this is my jam right here.
That's our unsweetened pecan milk.
So the more of that I have, the longer I'm gonna live.
That's right.
Right? Do you promise?
I promise.
Don't have to
No,
go to
sorry, no promise.
No problem.
promises. Yeah.
Don't have to go to the gym. You know, you can eat pasta like crazy, veal parmesan. You just have to have this milk.
Yeah.
This milk is awesome.
Thanks.
Your story is awesome.
Thank you.
And what I like is you can order online. Tell us one more time.
TreehouseMilk.com.
Get in on the action. Subscribe and get those notifications for more awesome episodes.